Good morning, North Stars. Good morning and welcome to the first annual outdoor 8th grade completion ceremony. My name is Dan Gebauer and I'm the building principal here at North Middle School. Next to me is Ms. Jess Guerin, our associate principal here at North. First, I would like to acknowledge some of the guests that we have here today. I'd like to say thank you to our superintendent, Mr. Gala, who is here today with us. Thank you for all of your support. And throughout this entire year, we've definitely needed it from you, and we appreciate everything that you've helped us with. Next, I'd like to acknowledge our school board members that are here today, Ms. Deuce, Ms. McShane, Ms. Oleg, and Ms. Vanderhorst. Thank you for your governance during this interesting time in history. Your support has meant a lot to us this year. I'd also like to thank Falls Cable Access for live streaming our ceremony today. This ensures that people who aren't here or are far away are able to see this presentation live. And then thank you, parents. From March of 2020, when we went into lockdown to now, I know that you've had to sacrifice to ensure that your child has had what they needed during this time. Without your support in your child's education, we cannot do what we do here. And finally, I'd like to specifically thank Liz Scargill, Liz Cole, Ellen Keith, and Karen Habegger. I approached them with the idea of having our completion ceremony in Village Park. They took that idea and they made it happen. I actually really think that they kept me out of the decision-making process on purpose, and that was probably a really good idea on their end. So Ms. Guerin and I, we were reminiscing about your class. We were trying to figure out what did we want to say after such an interesting year. So we decided that we're going to talk about some of the things that we are going to miss about this class. Thank you. I'm going to miss the small conversations that I had with you in the hall between classes. Those were great times for me to learn about you as individuals. Even you guys who could not make it to class on time, I enjoyed escorting you to class during those times. Even with us giving you 5 minutes instead of 4 minutes this year to make it between classes, I still enjoyed that time too. And even with actually fewer students in the hallway this year because of our schedule change, I still enjoyed walking those of you who were late to class and learning about you at that time.
I will miss our chats in my awesome office, you coloring on my wall, our chats in the hallway. I'll miss being with you in the cafeteria, especially on Chicken Thursdays. I will miss listening to your band, orchestra, concerts. I will miss your balloon car races. I will miss judging your choral numbers in solo and ensemble. I will miss you building a cake on my head. Least of all. And I will miss your smiles and positive attitudes.
I will miss Emma calling me her bestie every day. But I have a feeling she will be besties with Mr. Vitale very soon.
I will miss watching you work hard in your classes. I will miss Matt and Piper greeting me in the morning. I will miss watching you play football on the grass during recess. Some of you are really, really good. I will miss how excited you were when we took down the hallway direction signs. I will miss watching you build relationships with your teachers, and I'll miss hearing how much your teachers love you.
I will miss your camaraderie. Every time I see your class hanging out in the lunchroom, in the hall, at recess, after school, I always see what good friends you've become with each other. You're always smiling and joking around with each other. You might not have thought about this, but those friendships were vital over the past year and a half, and they helped you navigate an unprecedented time in history.
I will miss having you all back in January when you all came back in the building. That was a really great day. Finally, I will miss your faces and the awesome energy you brought to our school. You are true North Stars, and you will be missed.
I am very proud of this class. I'm proud of your accomplishments. You have lived through one of the most interesting times in our history. It's defined half of your middle school experience. It will leave an impression on you for the rest of your lives. You showed up ready to learn in light of the circumstances. Your generation will be defined as one that will be able to learn in any circumstance or situation. You did not just make it through this time, you thrived during this time. I can't believe I'm saying this, but 25 years ago, almost to this day, I graduated from Menomonee Falls High School. I remember wanting to get done with school and being an adult. North Stars, if I can give you one piece of advice here, enjoy every minute of your high school journey. All of the experiences you will have there will help shape your character and who your future self will be. When you go to the high school, take what you learned at North, apply it, and continue to do amazing things. This next chapter is an opportunity to continue developing who you are as individuals. Menomonee Falls High School has so much to offer you. Please take advantage of each opportunity and enjoy each minute. Believe it or not, it goes fast. In our hearts, you will always be North Stars to us. Go forth with courage, optimism, and excitement. Enjoy what the future has in store for you. Thank you. I'd like to bring Frankie Evich up to do the Pledge of Allegiance.
Go, Frankie!
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
My next introduction is to our superintendent, Mr. Gala, who will be making some remarks today.
Thank you. I've got a few notes, but they're large. I'm not complaining, but I have, this year has given me COVID eyes, COVID gray hair, a COVID bald spot, and I just learned recently an incoming COVID grandchild, which will be my first. So certainly I'm a little older than I was last year when I gave these remarks. Community members, board members, friends and family, distinguished employees, and of course the scholars we celebrate this morning, I'm proud and thankful to welcome you to the promotion of our 8th grade students and future class of 2025. It's so great that we can be outside today, all of us together, see all of your smiling faces on this beautiful, if not just a bit warm day. A special thanks to the Menomonee Falls community for the gift of this renovated park that serves as a fitting site for our celebration today. We're fortunate to have this resource adjacent to our middle school. I'd like to begin with gratitude. Teachers and staff, thank you for all that you have done in service to these young people and their families. We often talk casually about sacrifice, but yours was real. You faced the unknown this year. You reached out to families in need. You found new ways to reach students. You are flexible, innovative, courageous, giving. Like everyone in our community, you faced personal challenges related to COVID, yet found it in yourselves to maintain your commitment to students at the forefront. Because of your sacrifice this year, these students are ready for their next step. Thank you all so much. We are also fortunate to have a dedicated school board. I'd like to thank them for accepting the challenge to lead. Thank you for your endless hard work and service to the school district. You model civic leadership and make our district stronger. Your steadfast leadership and focus this year has made this day and our results this year remarkable and possible. Because of your leadership, these students are also ready for their next steps. Thank you so much. Mr. Gebauer and Ms. Guerin, thank you, thank you, thank you. I could not be more proud to serve with the two of you. Yes, yeah, exactly. Through this year, you modeled positivity and perseverance for all of us. From the start, you recognized the importance of bringing students into our building. You are extremely persistent in that possibility. You supported them socially and emotionally, and you've sustained the rigor and consistency they needed in the classroom. Because of you, our students are ready for their next steps. Thank you so much. And to our parents and caregivers, you are our co-teachers. Thank you for trusting us with the important role of educating your children and joining you in preparing them for their next steps. In high school this year and every year, student success comes easiest when we work in partnership with great families. At no time has a partnership been more important than with you this year. The support you showed to your children was, of course, unwavering, as we would expect, but your support, patience, and partnership with our teachers, our staff, our leaders was critical and allowed us to make it through this remarkable year. Congratulations on this milestone. Your students will thrive for years to come. And students, the middle school you have attended for the last 3 years is among the highest performing in Wisconsin. Many of you will be entering the high school next year that's been recognized nationally by the U.S. News and World Report as being among the best in the country. We are nationally recognized for the volume and success of students taking courses that will be recognized with credit in technical school and college. We have engaging clubs, activities, and athletic programs that provide a platform for you to pursue passions outside the classroom. You have access to groundbreaking career academies and elective offerings to engage you and prepare you to achieve excellence as you and your families define it. Our career academies include STEM, healthcare, business, design and communications, and education. Our music, our art programs are second to none. Tomorrow we will graduate students off from high school to the military, career pathways, technical schools, and colleges across the country. They are ready for their next steps also. It was not long ago that they sat in your seats. Make the most of your time. It's going to go so quickly. Because you have worked hard, and because our community supports you and your schools, a world of opportunity awaits you. You have done so much this year. We are so incredibly proud of your commitment to one another, to your community, and to your own personal growth through this remarkable year. In education, we know that we learn a lot in our activities outside the classroom. Having lost time in the classroom, in your schools, you might have learned that you value your time at school, with your friends, with your teachers more than you realized. We absolutely love having you in our schools. Those of you that get the most out of the next 4 years will harness your passions, hone your skills, and take them to the highest level possible. Embrace the risk that comes with engagement, commitment, and leadership in these opportunities that match your passions and your plans. I'm certain none of you will take those opportunities for granted anymore. I can't wait to follow the next chapters of your remarkable stories. Thank you for your work. Enjoy your summer with friends and family outside together. Take a deep breath. Be excited about your high school years. We are and will continue to be there to support your journey. Amazing awaits for each of you. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Good morning and congratulations, 8th graders. It is my pleasure today, with great pride, that I have the privilege to introduce not one, but two North Star 2021 commencement student speakers. Our first speaker is a young lady who embodies what it means to be a North Star. She is a natural leader, a role model for all students within the North Middle School community, as she shines brightly in the classroom and her extracurricular activities. Simmer is a member of a state-recognized FBLA team and plays flute in our amazing band program. Outside of school, she devotes her time and skills to the Midwest Sport Club as a soccer player. It is my distinct honor and privilege to present to the 8th grade class, Simmer Aurora, the first of our two class of 2021 student speakers.
Good morning, families, faculty, and fellow graduates. I am, pardon the cliche, deeply honored to be standing here today in front of you all. We made it through 3 years of social drama, academic stress, and hard work, not to mention a global pandemic. I've learned a lot of things in my time here at North, And on behalf of the entire graduating class, I want to thank all of the teachers who went the extra mile so that we could be successful. I was hesitant to give this speech at first because I didn't even know where to begin. So I decided to start at the very beginning, which according to Julie Andrews is a very good place to start. Here's a little recap of my middle school experience in Limerick form, starting from the very beginning. I walked through the doors, both scared and excited. I told myself, "You got this," even though I was frightened. The school was so large with tall 8th graders in charge, but my fear very quickly subsided. We were taken on tours and given lots of talks. I told myself, I also figured out how to use my lock. I had to be speedy, but getting to class was pretty easy, except for when I got lost. What? It's really a lot harder than you'd think, especially when you turn down the wrong wing. But don't worry, it's okay. I figured it out after 150 days. The year went by in a blink. On to 2 new semesters of grade 7. Now we are no longer 11. This is year 2, so not much is new, but there are still lots of things to question. Like, is the sun rising any earlier than before? Because waking up on time is becoming a war. Fights with our alarm clocks and struggling to find matching socks were things that very oftenly occurred. But using the microscopes was pretty cool, looking between lens 1 and lens 2. The year was shortened by a pandemic more important than dissecting an in-person school. 8th grade started off a little bit weird, with all the students only half here, and it was difficult to adjust, kind of a bust, but soon we were in the clear. After a while, we returned to school and everything was back to usual. Us being the top dogs and the 6th graders getting lost. Remember when we used to get lost too? Here we are now, back in the present, and our time here is coming to an end, but when one door closes, another one opens. High school is starting to seem very real, and it won't be long before the whole getting lost thing repeats itself. We've heard countless stories about how difficult high school will be, but it's what we've been preparing for over the last 3 years. It's true. High school is tough, but so are we. If we could survive learning both completely remotely, fully in person, and both at the same time, we can handle freshman year. However, we didn't get to this point by ourselves. There are too many names for me to name, but every teacher, staff member, and volunteer at this school has made an impact on at least one student here. Whether you know how you affect us or not, you've helped us and helped shape us into the people we are today. Thank you. But it's not just North that made us who we are. It's also what goes on at home. It's impossible to list out how many things our families do for us, but we want you to know that we appreciate all of it. So thank you to all the parents, guardians, and family members here. The final people that I think deserve a thank you are the people here graduating. I think all the people in front of me would agree that our friends have helped us significantly through middle school. So maybe take a second right now, shoot a smile at your friends who helped you through the ups and downs of middle school and made your experience one to remember. The final people that I think, we already thanked our friends. I want to now close with an Eleanor Roosevelt quote. And she once said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." As we begin the next chapter of our lives, we will face many challenges, but we will also have lots of opportunities to take advantage of. It will take time management and lots of planning, but most importantly, courage. I believe that if we don't let our fear consume us, we will thrive next year. We are resilient, and as our new motto says, together, we are brilliant. Let's shine at the high school like we've always known how to do. Our dreams are within reach, and for them to come true, no one has to believe in them except for ourselves. Enjoy the summer, and I will see you all again when we are officially high schoolers. Thank you.
Our second student speaker is a young man who is an exceptional student in all facets of our school community. He leads with cool confidence, and other students look to him for his leadership. Here at North, Camden has helped our 6th grade students grow through his leadership as a web leader. He was a member of our basketball teams this past 2 seasons. When away from school, Camden dedicates his time to his soccer team with FC Wisconsin, and he plays basketball for St. Mary's. It is my distinct honor and privilege to present to the 8th grade class, Camden Stroh, the second of our 2 class of 2021 student speakers.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I would like to share a few thoughts on trying new things. Next year, as we all head off to the high school, whether it's Menominee Falls or somewhere else, we shouldn't be hesitant to try something new. It is often far easier and less challenging to not try, but it's the new stuff that keeps our lives exciting and fun. Therefore, my challenge to myself and to all of us is to try something new. For me, there's no better example of trying something new than when I sat down to compose this speech. A new and unfamiliar challenge doesn't usually scare me off. However, it took me an entire afternoon to decide how I would write this. I didn't quite know what to say or how to say it, yet I took the challenge knowing the process would be messy in the beginning. And despite a long process of writing, complaining, taking breaks, complaining more, writing, and finally finishing, I stand here before you. Next year in high school, we will be constantly faced with new challenges and tasks that at first glance seem too unfamiliar or too challenging to complete. The more we challenge ourselves, stumble, get up, and keep trying, we realize that we can keep doing more and more. We've heard this message before, but we need to keep hearing it so we can keep believing it. This will never be more important than in a couple months when we're no longer on these middle school grounds. To try new things right out of the gate in high school, such as a club or a sport, means we are already setting ourselves up to be better people. In the Spider-Man movie, the reoccurring message is, I've failed over and over in my life, but no matter how many times I fall, I always get back up. And as we transition to high school, we must hang on to this quote. Every time we think that something might not be for us, we might just want to think again. And next year, when trying something new, don't think twice if it is right for you. Think 3 times, the third being that you don't need to think twice and you should try it as long as it's best for you. I've played sports for as long as I can remember, and I can't imagine where I'd be without them. Even on the days I didn't want to practice, get up early for a game, or let the pain of a heartbreaking loss go, I'm always glad that I can say I chose to be an athlete. A bad day in my sport will always be better than a day wondering, what if? A related idea to trying something new is the important realization that just because we performed a certain way or settled into a certain routine, it doesn't mean we can't make a change for the better. Let's say scores and grades in middle school were not the best. Start fresh and try to perform better in high school, starting on day number 1. Endings also mean new beginnings. And finally, to prove that it's never too late to start something new, consider this. Joel Embiid started playing basketball at age 16 and is now an MVP finalist. Stan Lee started making his comics at age 40 and became one of the most successful of his time. And there are countless more stories that show it's never too late to start. And as this next chapter unfolds, we need to remember that failure and success are not opposites of one each other, but part of each other. Summer is now just moments away, so I won't prolong the year anymore. Congratulations, class.
Okay, at the time that we've been waiting for, students and staff members, please prepare for the processional.
Good morning, families. What a gorgeous day to celebrate this incredible group of 8th graders. When I look out at this class, I see a group of students who are bright, talented, hardworking, and some of the kindest kids I've ever met. You have a bright future ahead of you, 8th graders, and your North family is always going to be here to cheer you on. And with that, I would love to present my 3rd hour class to you, starting with Braden Becker. Dylan Brzezinski. Caden Cloyd. Marin Esther. Trey Fry. Connor Glazinski. Peyton Gorecki-Nix. Cooper Henskin. Zachariah Harris. Haley Homschild. Hunter Henley. Jeremiah Hewlett. Jeremy Hewlett. Shania Jackson. Kai Kurtula. Emma Lambert. Brian Lee. Malia Mullick. Leah Ness. Chloe Peterson. Mackenzie Pouchnick. Wyatt Schaefer. Taylor Schmeling. Becca Scala. Jonathan Stanowski. Valerie Tamez. Shizu Tao. Hannah Torbenson. Henry Toth. Kaylee Vanderall. And Wyatt Wachter. And now Mr. Brigham will introduce his third hour class.
Okay, Mr. Brigham.
Congratulations, 8th graders. It's been a blast having you and getting to know you. Those of you I haven't met, sorry. It's a pleasure to introduce my third hour virtual class. They've been through a lot. So, with that being said, Damian Beck. Julian Beck. Zaria Brookins. Nick Saya.
Yeah, Nick.
Scott Hawkins. Jennifer Lee. Brandon Lee. Sunshine Lee. Jessica Munoz. Tanvi Nukala. Gavin Pulowski. Luke Rainey. Raina Reed. Claire Shea. Sarjeet Singh. Mikhail Stewart. And Charlie Bang. And now for Miss East.
Yeah, Miss East.
Hello. I am Sarah East. I am ELA here at North. When I found out that I got to say the names of my third hour class, I was thrilled to get to announce the kids who single-handedly sped up my aging process. Very, very quick. very close with my 4th hour class, if we have to say, yeah. So to those who are my actual students, to those who pretended they were my students, to those who insisted that they were my students, I will miss every single one of you, and I'm really, really proud. So with that, my 3rd hour class, Charles Anderson. Nolan Anderson. Jet Borg. Xavier Coleman. Eden Decoris. Matthew Davis. Jocelyn Donahue. Danny Doyle. Annie Ives. Julia Fisher. Ian Gergitz. Nathan Gagne. Zoe Grammons. Carter Hustlin. Sorry. Shane Kennedy. Lil Logan Conert. Emma Cumbera. Joey Kirk. Natalie Marzinski. Alexis Middleman. Aaron Mohar. Alyssa Pegalo. Elizabeth Schumacher. Vinny Stadelmeyer. Jay Suthan. Logan Wall. And finally, Noel Jean. Way to go, you guys. And now, Miss Anna Hessner's 3rd hour class. Congratulations, you guys.
Good morning. My name is Anna Hessner. I am the math teacher at North Middle School. I am so proud of my 3rd hour class and all of you 8th graders. Without further ado, we have Alexander Alm. Piper Clark. Joey Heinrichs. Nevaeh Hewlett. Jenna Yeagle. Isabella Kelly. Bryn Kemp. Matthew Ladson. Elizabeth Leader. Izzy Lantak, Henry Lind, Abigail Orlaski, Jalen Parrish, Jameson Pollock, Cartier Quizer, Alexis Reynolds, Beckham Staus, Jameis Sweeney, Ramel Tafoya, Jake Tarantino, Eric Tatinsiv, Mason Tickery, Aiden Van Engen, Evangeline Vang, Brandon Watkins, Gabriella Wiebel, Carl Williams, Joel Wappert, and Grayson Zielinski. And now for Mrs. Luera's class.
Welcome everybody. I'm Mrs. Barb Luera, 8th grade math teacher here at the middle school. My third hour class was definitely a unique one this year with having in-person and virtual students combined. So this one is one that will be missed. My small little group in class was in tight together, and I did love you guys, and I will miss you tremendously. So without further ado, Miyakota Fisher. Clayton Jones. Varsha Mahanraj. Corvin Nemeni. Cooper O'Melian. Rithika Prajoy. Lonnie Presswood Jenkins. McKenna Prom. Max Steiner. Calvin Tao. Tamaya Thompson. Grace Tippett. Drew Venkateswaran. Danny Whitty. Nick Williamson. Logan Wood. Gavin Wozniak. And Annabelle Yang. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen, in your future. Stop by and see me, please, next year. Next, Mrs. Kelly Marchese.
morning, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for being here. I would like to give a super big congratulations to all of the 8th graders. You guys are an awesome group, and we will miss you tremendously. So best of luck in all of your future endeavors. So, to begin, Chastity Anderson. Brooklyn Becker. Ellie Bruns. Mitchell Conroy. Reese Cross. Callie Dalton. Samuel Douglas. Rylan Fable. Connor Fedderson. Emma Fields. Parker Fox. Emily Gaynor. Braden Goss. Mia Grooms. Aubrey Hansen. Megan Hawk. Elizabeth Krejci. Riley Mathis. Owen Moser. Piper Reisman. Kate Salapata. Allie Cyberlick. Tatum Sabatka. Dominic Tatro. And Ryan Welsh. Thank you so much. Congratulations, 8th graders. And now Mr. Schrader will present his class.
Good morning, everybody. I'd like to welcome everyone and introduce my amazing 8th grade class. Michael Ballister. Monica Bedoya. Sarah Birschbach. Xavier Cordovitz. Sophia Doan. Yusef Dridi. Christopher Gilman. Mackenzie Green. Alexandria Host. Samantha Jors. Jasmine Laganero. Kylie Lissack. Min Nguyen. Aiden Nadolf. Sarah Norton. Thomas Nygaard. Emma Oswald. Elizabeth Piotr. Matthew Reed. Logan Rodriguez. Tyler Sensky. Macy Simon. Hunter Stuber. Isabella Templeman. Laura Tillman. Sophie Trimble. Grace Crokin. Cayman Walters. Joelle Wynn. I'd now like to introduce Miss Danielle Steinberger.
Hello, everyone. I am Danielle Steinberger. I am the 8th grade Spanish teacher here at North, and I am so excited to help my virtual 3rd hour walk across the stage, as well as some of my 4th hour and study hall students. I just want to say to my virtual students, thank you so much for dealing with me, for hopping on to our Google Meets every single day, for watching some Netflix and hopefully learning some Spanish. You're all amazing, and I totally, truly, and you're just amazing, and I thank you so much for helping me with my technological difficulties. Without further ado, first we have Kate Adamovich, Aubrey Casper, Charles Coons, Delaney Dee Dwyer, Jaron Elliott, Connor Helton, Ben Hoffman. Oh, I missed Emmanuel Govius, so let's bring him out. I'm sorry, Emmanuel. Corey Johnson, Finn Keela, Riley Kemp, Lily Kluckner, I'm so sorry, Graham Landis, I'm sorry, Taylor Lilac, Lucas Lynch, Alana Miller, Leslie Minicle, good job, Isabel Izzy Roberts, Timothy Rummel, Elena Seawald, woo-hoo, Liliana Shaw, woo-hoo, Zoe Toth, Nee Tran, woo-hoo, Joseph Joey Vidmer, yeah, those sunglasses, and Mia Weeble. Congrats, 8th graders. Nice job, huh? And now Mr. Stollenwerk with his 3rd hour.
I would just like to say from the start that in my 25 years in teaching in the district, this is probably, without a doubt, my favorite group of 8th graders all around. You guys are awesome. I'm serious about that. I don't say that every year. The high school is going to be, should be feeling very special to have you guys coming over next year. This is my, I guess what I would call very active, but very highly academic 3rd hour. So, Simmer Aurora. Gabrielle Bauman. Matthew Bach. Cameron Bolliard. Bryson Brown. Nicholas Bryan. Saria Davis. Taylor Ellis. Francesca Evich. Tyler Greengo. Cassidy Harshaw. Logan Heath. Dylan Jagodinsky. Leah Jaworski. Nathan Keller Munoz. Cameron Crisio. Emery Lefevre. Cole Lohr. Isaac Lynch. Haley Meister. Drew Misiak. Kendrick Nash. Carter Patty. Mackenzie Resnick. Peyton Stam. Camden Stroh. Anderson Tack. Nathaniel Taylor. Nolan Weiss. Alexis Young. And now I'm happy to introduce Mr. Alex Swanson's third hour class.
All right, good morning, guys. My name is Alex Swanson. I'm a social studies teacher here at North. 8th graders, all of you guys, you absolutely moved mountains this year. You should be so proud of yourselves. And with that being said, it's about time you guys get recognized for that. So with that being said, Lily Anderson, Cameron Braunreiter, Max Detmers, Jaden Forbes, Evan Hoffman, Kaylee Gauthier, Adelie Horde, Connor Kipp, Nick Crone, Caden LaRose, Morgan Lynx, Alima Lyles, Delaney Menninger, Alex Meyer, Evan Mulak, Tommy Miles, Ben Pearden, Gavin Ratchie, Riley Robidic, Saeed Rodriguez, Driddy Prakash, Lucas Short, Braden Sims, Tram Trong, Gavin Weber, and last but not least, Dorian Wagner. And now on to Mr. Tischer's class.
All right, thank you everybody for coming. This is my third hour physical education class, and we are the last group. So here we go. Miranda Bunky. Brendan Carlson. Luke Crownover. Seth De La Rosa. Cameron Deal. Hunter Doak. Caleb Doyette. Benjamin Eisenhower. Evan Gamak. Alyssa Jones. Mason Kegley. Ella Kepke. Ariana Marzak. Jenna Martin. Nolan Smith. Emma Sutton. Elliot Thompson. Alexander Totsky. Tujer Vang. Isabella Vincent. Jacob Zabel. And Miss Gozi Elo. Thank you, everybody. And now we are going, there'll be a couple closing remarks. Couple closing remarks from Mrs. Tremelling.
Good morning. Don't worry, students. We're almost done. I'm Mrs. Tremelling. I am the 8th grade counselor, and I've had the privilege of working with these students the last couple of years. I'm very honored to send them on to the high school, and the good news is they're ready. They've had a tough year, and they've done their very best, and they're ready to move on. So I've been a middle school counselor for quite a while. One of my greatest joys is to hear about the adventures of former students after they leave the middle and the high school. Their journeys are all different, and they're impressive in their own way. So those conversations have led to just a couple tips worth remembering. Don't worry, I'll keep it short. All of these crazy changes in middle school are leading to something amazing. In the grand scheme of life, middle school is only a blip, so keep it in check. Have fun, dream big, and make good choices. Remember this, success is good, but failure is better. Sometimes, actually many times, things don't go as planned, and that's okay. If you have the guts to make a mistake and move forward in a new direction, you'll go far. Many of us have made some mistakes this year, and I'm impressed on how you've gotten through them and gone on in a different direction. It's easy to simply give up when things don't work out. The reality is, you're going to fail at one time or another. Failure is only an opportunity, a chance to reevaluate and come back even stronger. A former student said to me, all of a sudden, it all came together, and I was so thankful that I hadn't given up. So don't miss out on opportunities because you are afraid that you will fail. Every single one of you is capable of making miracles and taking on impressive journeys in your own way. Every single one. You have shown me that this year. I've been impressed by the perseverance, flexibility, and determination that this class has shown in order to get through this difficult year. You have not only survived, but you have thrived. So go make some mistakes. Be impressive in your own way. Make sure you come back and tell me about your adventures, because I can't wait to hear about them. All right, parents, I have one last announcement. Feel free to take a few minutes for pictures in the park. We ask that the cars be removed from Garfield by 10:30 so that we can make room for the buses coming in. So we would appreciate that. All right. I would ask the freshman class of 2025 to please stand up. Good luck to you and have a great summer. You are dismissed.